Come on. This here young lady wants to hear your history, she do.
Okay, I'll tell it to her. Sit down, both of you, and don't speak a word till I've finished. Once, I was a real turtle. When we were little, we went to school in the sea. The master was an old turtle. We used to call him Tortoise.
Why would you call him Tortoise if he wasn't one?
We called him Tortoise because he taught us. Really, very dull.
You have to be ashamed of yourself asking such a simple question. Drive on, old fellow. Don't be all day about it.
We went to school in the sea, you may believe it.
I never said I didn't.
You did. Hold your tongue.
In fact, we had the best education. We went to school every day.
I've been to day school too. You needn't be so proud of all that.
With extras
Yes, French and music.
and washing.
Certainly not.
Ah, then yours wasn't a really good school. Now, at ours, we had French, music, and washing.
Washing? Well, you couldn't have wanted it much living at the bottom of the sea.
I couldn't afford to take it. Could only take a regular course.
And what was that?
Reading and writing, of course, to begin with, and then the basic branches of arithmetic. Ambition, distraction, uglification, and derision.
Uglification? I've never heard of such a thing. What is it?
You ever heard of uglification? You do know what beautify is, I suppose.
Yes, beautify means to make anything prettier.
Well, if you don't know what uglify is, then you are a simpleton.
How many hours a day do you do lessons?
10 on the first, 9 on the next, and so on.
What a curious fact.
That's the reason they're called lessons. Say lesson from day to day.
So then the 11th day must have been a holiday.
Of course it was.
But how did you manage on the 12th?
That's enough about lessons. Let's get out to the games now.
You mayn't have lived under the sea much, have you?
I haven't.
Then you have never been introduced to a lobster.
Well, I've once tasted lobster. No. No, never.
Then you have no idea what a delightful thing the lobster quadrille is.
No, what sort of a dance is it?
Would you like to see a little of it?
Yes, please.
Come, you can show her the first figure. You can do it without the lobster too. Who shall sing?
Oh, you sing. I forgot the words.
Will you walk a little faster, said the white into a snail. There's a porpoise right behind me, and he's treading on my tail. See how eagerly the lobsters and the turtles all advance. They are waiting on the shingles. Will you come and join the dance? Will you, won't you, will you, won't you, will you join the dance? Will you, won't you, will you, won't you, will you join the dance? You can really have no notion how delightful it will be when they pick us up and throw us all the lobsters out to sea. The further off from England, the nearer 'tis to France. Then turn our pale beloved snail to come and join the dance. Will you, won't you, will you, won't you, will you join the dance? Will you, won't you, will you, won't you, will you join the dance?
That was a very interesting dance to watch. Well, I do so like the song about the whiting.
Oh, and it's to the white. You have seen it before, haven't you?
Well, I've often seen them at dinner.
Well, I don't know where Din may be, but if you've seen them so often, you know what they look like.
Not really.
Do you know why it's called a whiting?
No, I've never really thought about it. Why?
Does the boots and shoes.
Does the boots and shoes?
Why, what are your shoes done with?
Blacking, I believe.
Well, shoes under sea are done with white. Now you know.
And what are those made of?
Soles and eels, of course. Any shoe would have told me that.
If I was writing in a song, I would have told Porpoise, get back. We don't want you here.
They would have been obliged to have it. Why, no fish would go anywhere without a porpoise.
Wouldn't it really?
No, one fish the journey, I'd say with what purpose?
Don't you mean purpose?
I mean what I say.
Shall we do another figure of the last quadrille, or shall we after the singing song?
Oh, a song, please. If the mock turtle would be so kind.
No accounting for taste. Sing her to us.